Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Text 13. Tataha shankascha bhairyascha panavanaka gomukaha sahasaivaabhyahanyantam sashabdastu mulo bhavat. Synonyms. Tataha, thereafter. Shankaha, conch shells. Cha, also. Bhairyaha, bugles. Cha, and. Panava anaka, trumpets and drums. Gomukaha, horns. Sahasa, all of a sudden. Eva, certainly. Abhyahanyanta, being simultaneously sounded. Saha, that. Shabdaha, combined sound. Tumulaha, tumultuous. Abhavat, became. Translation. After that, the conch shells, bugles, trumpets, drums, and horns were all suddenly sounded, and the combined sound was tumultuous. Text 14. Tataha swaitairyahairyukte mahati syandane stitau madavaha pandavaschaiva divyau shankau pradadmatuhu. Synonyms. Tataha, thereafter. Shvetaihi, by white. Hahaihi, horses. Yukte, being yoked with. Mahati, in the great. Syandane, chariot. Stitau, so situated. Madavaha, Krishna, the husband of goddess of fortune. Pandavaha, Arjuna, the son of Pandu. Cha, also. Eva, certainly. Divyau, transcendental. Shankau, conch shells. Pradad matuhu, sounded. Translation. On the other side, both Lord Krishna and Arjuna, stationed on a great chariot drawn by white horses, sounded their transcendental conch shells. Purport. In contrast with the conch shell blown by Bhishma Deva, the conch shells in the hands of Krishna and Arjuna are described as transcendental. The sounding of the transcendental conch shells indicated that there was no hope of victory for the other side because Krishna was on the side of the Pandavas. Jayastu Panduputranam yesham pakshe janardanaha. Victory is always with persons like the sons of Pandu because Lord Krishna is associated with them. And whenever and wherever the Lord is present, the goddess of fortune is also there because the goddess of fortune never lives alone without her husband. Therefore, victory and fortune were awaiting Arjuna as indicated by the transcendental sound produced by the conch shell of Vishnu or Lord Krishna. Besides that, the chariot on which both the friends were seated was donated by Agni, the fire god, to Arjuna, and this indicated that this chariot was capable of conquering all sides wherever it was drawn over the three worlds. Text 15. Panchajanyam rishikesho devadattam dhananjayaha paundram dhadmau mahashankam bhimakarma vrikodaraha. Synonyms. Panchajanyam, the conch shell named Panchajanya. Rishikeshaha, Rishikesha, Krishna, the Lord who directs the senses of the devotees. Devadattam, the conch shell named Devadatta. Dhananjayaha, Dhananjaya, Arjuna, the winner of wealth. Poundram, the conch named Poundram. Dadmau, blue, Mahashankam, the terrific conch shell, Bhima Karma, one who performs Herculean tasks, Vrikodaraha, the voracious eater, Bhima. Translation. Then Lord Krishna blew his conch shell called Panchajanya. Arjuna blew his, the Devadatta, and Bhima, the voracious eater and the performer of Herculean tasks, blew his terrific conch shell called Poundram. Purport. Lord Krishna is referred to as Rishikesha in this verse because he is the owner of all senses. The living entities are part and parcel of him, and therefore the senses of the living entities are also part and parcel of his senses. The impersonalists cannot account for the senses of the living entities, and therefore they are always anxious to describe all living entities as senseless or impersonal. The Lord, situated in the hearts of all living entities, directs their senses, but he directs in terms of the surrender of the living entity, and in the case of a pure devotee, he directly controls the senses. Here, on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, the Lord directly controls the transcendental senses of Arjuna, and thus his particular name of Rishikesha. The Lord has different names according to his different activities. For example, his name is Madhusudana because he killed the demon of the name Madhu. His name is Govinda because he gives pleasure to the cows and to the senses. His name is Vasudeva because he appeared as the son of Vasudeva. His name is Devaki Nandana because he accepted Devaki as his mother. His name is Yashoda Nandana because he awarded his childhood pastimes to Yashoda at Vrindavana. His name is Parthasarathi because he worked as a charioteer for his friend Arjuna. Similarly, his name is Rishikesha because he gave direction to Arjuna on battlefield of Kurukshetra. Arjuna is referred to as Dhananjaya in this verse because he helped his elder brother in fetching wealth when it was required by the king to make expenditures for different sacrifices. Similarly, Bhima is known as Vrikodara because he could eat as voraciously as he could perform Herculean tasks such as killing the demon Hidimba. So, the particular types of conch shell blown by the different personalities on the side of the Pandavas, beginning with the lords, were all very encouraging to the fighting soldiers. On the other side, there were no such credits, nor the presence of Lord Krishna, the Supreme Director, nor that of the Goddess of Fortune. So they were predestined to lose the battle, and that was the message announced by the sounds of the conch shell. Text 16 to 18. Ananta Vijayam Raja Kunti Putro Yudhishthiraha Nakulaha Sahadevascha Sugosha Mani Pushpakau Kashyascha Parameshwasaha Shikandi cha Maharataha Drishtadyumno Viratascha Satyakischa Parajitaha Drupado Draupadeyascha Sarvashaha Prithvipate Saubhadrascha Mahabahuhu Shankan Dadmuhu Pritak Pritak. Synonyms. Ananta Vijayam, the conch named Ananta Vijaya. Raja, the king. Kunti Putraha, the son of Kunti. Yudhishthiraha, Yudhishthira. Nakulaha, Nakula. Sahadevaha, Sahadeva. Cha, and Sugosha Manipushpakau, the conches named Sugosha and Manipushpaka. Kashyaha, the king of Kashi, Varanasi. Cha, and Parama Ishu Asaha, the great archer. Shikandi, Cha, also Maharataha, one who can fight alone against thousands. Drishtadyumna, the son of King Drupada. Virata, the prince who gave shelter to the Pandavas while they were in disguise. Cha, also Satyaki, the same as Yuyudhana, the charioteer of Lord Krishna. Cha, and Aparajitaha, who had never been vanquished. Drupada, the king of Panchala. Draupadeyaha, the sons of Draupadi. Cha, also Sarvashaha, all. Prithivipate, O king. Shaubhadraha, Abhimanyu, the son of Subhadra. Cha, also Mahabahuhu, mighty armed. Shankan, conch shells. Dadmuhu, blue. Prithak, each separately. Translation. King Yudhishthira, the son of Kunti, blew his conch shell. The Ananta Vijaya and Nakula and Sahadeva blew the Sugosha and Manipushpaka. That great archer, the king of Kashi, the great fighter Shikandi, Drishtadyumna, Virata, and the unconquerable Satyaki, Drupada, the sons of Draupadi, and the others, O king, such as the son of Shubhadra, greatly armed, all blew their respective conch shells. Purport. Sanjaya informed King Dhritarashtra very tactfully that his unwise policy of deceiving the sons of Pandu and endeavoring to enthrone his own sons on the seat of the kingdom was not very laudable. The signs already clearly indicated that the whole Kuru dynasty would be killed in that great battle. Beginning with grandsire Bhishma down to the grandsons like Abhimanyu and others including kings from many states of the world, all were present there, and all were doomed. The whole catastrophe was due to King Dhritarashtra because he encouraged the policy followed by his sons. Text 19. Sagosho dhartarashtranam hridayani vyadharayat nabhascha prithvim chaiva tumulobhyanunadhayan. Synonyms. Saha, that. Goshaha, vibration. Dhartarashtranam, of the sons of Dhritarashtra. Hridayani, hearts. Vyadharayat, shattered. Nabhaha, the sky. Cha, also. Prithvim, the surface of the earth. Cha, also. Eva, certainly. Tumulaha, uproarious. Abhyanunadayan, by resounding. Translation. The blowing of these different conch shells became uproarious and thus vibrating both in the sky and on the earth. It shattered the hearts of the sons of Dhritarashtra. Purport. When Bhishma and the others on the side of Duryodhana blew their respective conch shells, there was no heart-breaking on the part of the Pandavas. Such occurrences are not mentioned, but in this particular verse it is mentioned that the hearts of the sons of Dhritarashtra were shattered by the sounds vibrated by the Pandavas' party. This is due to the Pandavas and their confidence in Lord Krishna. One who takes shelter of the Supreme Lord has nothing to fear, even in the midst of the greatest calamity.